was there in his pants, like just like to scare these kids. I was like, just stop, okay? Beep, ba, 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 da, boom. Afterwards.
Charlotte's horrified.
Look, yeah. Hello and welcome to I'm Not Judging, but the podcast where we, three mums of school-aged kids, dive into the hilarious, chaotic, and sometimes questionable world of modern parenting. I'm Briony May Williams.
And I'm Charlie Fuge.
And I'm Vix Wilshire.
Hey, lovely ghoulies, how are you?
Good, how are you doing?
Lovely jubbly.
Lovely jubbly. How are you, Charlie? You right?
I'm good, thanks, my love. I'm good. I'm good. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm all right. I'm a little bit tired. We had a sleepover at the weekend. We had one of Nora's friends to stay. She's gorgeous, such a sweet little girl. And she was just a bit anxious, a bit nervous about sleepovers, which is completely understandable. Nora gets exactly the same. So I was like, right, look, we'll do everything we can to make you comfortable, because we really wanted her to do the sleepover because she's not done one before at a friend's house.
Have a lovely
so
experience.
It's a really big deal. And I know that Nora feels the same, especially at the minute. So they were in the sofa bed in the other rooms. I had to lie in between them whilst they went to sleep.
Oh, you're such a good egg.
That's so lovely.
No, I know, but I just really, it was made her comfortable. So I was happy to do it. But I was kind of lying there listening to my audio.
How did you do the hug and roll?
Well, I wasn't hugging, so that was one thing. But I was literally, sofa beds are literally like you move to like 1 inch and then your bum just goes like right down and you're basically on the floor.
Yeah.
So I was trying to like shimmy, like ninja shimmy down the bed whilst it was creaking. And I had Nora on one side and her friend on the other. And I was like going down the bed, like I can do this. And then I hit the bit that had like no kind of bottom. So I kind of just ended up like, oh my God. And then eventually made it out of the bed and then took a selfie with the girls behind me and sent it to this girl's mum being like, did it! She was like, yay! And then, and she did it and she stayed and she did so well. We were so proud of her. Like, we were like, in the morning. But yeah, it was like such an achievement for her. It was amazing. I'm so glad we did it. And I'm delighted for Nora's friend that she slept over. It felt really good. And it was lovely that she was comfortable enough at our house to do that.
That's so lush.
And I know that the mum of this girl would do the same for Nora. So it's kind of like,
yes,
happy times.
That's
do your girls do sleepovers? Vex, let's start with you.
Oh, yes. The woman in the shoe. There was one time, I think it was Daisy's 11th birthday, and she wanted a mass sleepover. So I was like, yeah, why not? So I think there was about 7 of them all together.
Wow.
And they were all in the front room. I know. I was like, oh, it's going to be great. It's going to be great. And they all came over and they had a whale of a time. I did loads of like kind of crafting and stuff with them, and then just set up like loads of air beds and things on the floor. And then it kind of got to like 11 o'clock and I was like, okay, let's just start, chilling out. 12 o'clock. Okay, guys, let's like, maybe just take it down a bit. Other people are trying to sleep. And then I kept falling asleep and being woken up by cackling. And then went down finally at like 2:30, like just like, oh my God. It's like, girls, please. I was like, it's beginning to feel like you've got no respect for me. And then I walked upstairs and I just heard them go, you've got no respect for me. And then just all go, and I was like, for God's sake. But then they did go to sleep and they were all joking with me the next morning. I mean, I've known most of them since they were tiny, so they know I can take the joke. But I was like, I'm really tired, girls. Here's your croissants.
I think that's amazing, though, that you did a mass sleepover because they'll all remember that.
I know.
That's so lovely, isn't it? Yeah, they'll all remember that. I think it's the
memories. I really do. Like, I have lovely memories of having sleepovers and going to sleepovers. And like, I just think it's a really exciting thing. And that you see it when you're a kid in all of the movies and all the friends getting together and having the sleepovers.
Yeah.
And
I think your reaction and you coming down is part of the sleepover process.
Oh, yeah.
It's part of the fun. The parents' patience just gradually dying.
Yeah. Like, I was literally
definitely.
like, I'm going to cry.
What about your two, Charles? Do they do sleepovers anywhere or do they have sleepovers?
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, with my eldest, it's quite funny because I don't know why, but it's just like really cool to stay up as late as possible.
Yeah.
You know, like it's almost the challenge is don't sleep at a sleepover.
Yeah.
And this one particular time, I'm quite a light sleeper, I would say. But Gareth, my husband, was completely fast asleep, right? And I'd heard the girls, so we've got a townhouse, so they were in the bottom floor. Gareth's fast asleep next to me, we're on the top floor, right? And then in the night, I'd heard them trot upstairs into Darcy's room and get whatever they were doing, you know, and then go back down. But obviously Gareth, fast asleep, completely outers, but he kind of got the tail end of it. So like them at the bottom of the stairs, like going down the stairs, he woke up, leapt out of bed within seconds. I've never seen him move so fast in all my life. He literally was like up, ping, leapt out across the bed, across me, across the door. And I was like, no, it's not an intruder. It's Darcy and her mate. They've just popped upstairs. Stand down. Because they're in his pants, like just about to scare these kids. I was like, just stop, okay? Everything's okay. And he was like, oh God, I was in a really deep sleep and I just heard this noise. And I was like, well, I'm really glad you were going to leap to my defense and save my life there. Good to know. But
good to know he's the defender of your household.
Right?
Look at him.
I was really actually impressed. I was like,
Jane.
okay, I feel safe now. But also, don't terrify the children. Going to attack them in your pants. Like,
In your
Christ.
pants.
It's not an intruder. They're just trying to make cookies at like 1 a.m. Stand down.
You're so right though about that whole like, don't let's not sleep, let's just stay up all night. I remember Daisy coming back from one. She went away looking like so lovely and refreshed and came back just like her lips were dry, like the bags under her eyes. And then we were talking about it the other day. She was like, yeah, I remember that sleepover. I drank like about 6 cans of Coke. And then like we just stayed up until like 5 a.m. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah. And then the next day is a complete write-off. You can't organise like a family outing somewhere because they will be terrible. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think it's like, it makes me really happy because it makes me think of sleepovers when I was younger and like the happy memories and staying up all night and doing silly things. But it reminds me of this time I went to a friend's sleepover. Did you used to watch scary movies at sleepovers?
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. We watched, it wasn't even a scary movie. It was the X-Files, right? And I swear we were like 10 years old.
Some of them are horrific.
Yeah.
The theme tune gets me.
I still can't listen to it, guys, because we watched this episode of this guy who had yellow eyes, right, and ate people's livers. And yeah, you know the one, right?
And he gets through the door. He makes himself really small.
Right, and he goes. His thing is that he goes through spaces that human beings shouldn't be able to go through, like tiny windows or under the door. And we watched this episode. We were 10 years old. What were these parents thinking, right? But it was the late 90s. Nobody cared. And the dad thought it'd be really funny to tap on the window outside. It was like meters in the air because it was so high up, but he was super, super tall. So he basically jumped up, tapped on the window outside. It was just pure fear. We were like,
terrified.
And we were literally like scrambling to get out the door. And he was just stood there laughing. I was like, are you serious? Are you serious? And it still now makes my heart go traumatized. This like 30-something years later.
It's the little things for parents, isn't it?
Yeah. He thought it was the funniest thing in the world.
Yeah. I'll get him.
And he did. Oh, goodness me. Good times. So I'm here for the sleepovers because I think it creates those memories, if somewhat traumatic, some of them. I've been getting a lot of spam on my feed recently about girls only trips. And this, I think, is because we've been talking about it because you've both been on one recently. So I want to know your thoughts. There's a lot of mum shaming going on, which I'm not here for, saying that, you know, if you go away on your own without your kids, that's not okay. But
I'm not judging, but they're jealous.
They are
so jealous.
I'm not judging, but I really think that's unfair. I really think that's unfair. Now, Charles, you tell us about your trip first.
Went to Palma.
Ooh.
Yes. Yeah, only for the weekend. I'm all for a girls' trip. I am. I just think it is. I am so grateful to have, you know, mum friends because you're in the trenches together, aren't you? I constantly doubt myself as well. Like, are you doing the right thing? Are you, you know, all of that. And when you talk it out with your friends on a girls' trip, You know, they'll be your biggest cheerleader.
Yeah.
They'll be like, you're doing the right thing and give you the reassurance that you need. Or, you know, they'll give you advice, different points of view. I love it. It gives Gareth a
Love
break
it.
as well. He's like, yeah, go on that girls' trip. Please stop talking to me about it. Please. You know, I think it's wonderful. I'm here for it.
Yeah, I think so. Like, I think it's rejuvenating. I went away with some of my uni friends, some of who are mums, some aren't. And I came back, I felt like a different person. I
Yeah.
was so rested and happy and calm. And I just felt like I just had an injection of life put back into me by spending time with these women, these amazing women, and also spending time by myself, guilt-free, because I couldn't do anything about it. I was in another country, reading my book, listening to my podcast. Like, you can't, why are you making people feel bad about this? Because Vix, you went to Dublin, didn't you?
Yes, I did. It was so lovely. I'm very, very lucky just to be able to kind of get away and have your own headspace. And just, they've known me since I was like 18. So it's like, you know, they know all of me. And it was just, you know, lovely to talk about memories and like just feel completely and utterly like me, you know, and just have a great time and catch up and just, feel a bit lighter. It's the juggle of life. It's not just like the kids and it's everything. It's just nice to kind of just get away and have a refresh, you know?
Definitely.
Yeah. Do you miss the kids when you're away? And be honest.
Yes.
I really do. I really did this time. And I think it's that I don't feel guilt anymore. And I'm being honest, I don't. And I don't think we should feel guilty. But I think because my friends, especially when I go with my friends that know my kids and love them, and they're like asking about them, and I'm telling all these lovely stories about my kids and how well they're doing. You know, there's little times that I wish that they were there. Definitely, and having these experiences with me, but also no.
Yeah. Same. Yeah. I feel the same
It would
way.
not be refreshing.
And we still want that family time.
Yeah.
But not on the girls' trip.
And they get it.
No.
And that's the thing. They get it. They get so much of us. I know all three of us and are very present with our girls when we're with them. And sometimes you just need that time away. And they were so excited to see me. I don't know about yours, Charlotte, but oh my God, they were so excited to see me.
And it gives them time to spend time with Gareth and to go and see and do different things when
and
I'm
have
not
that
around.
bond as well.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
you know?
Yeah, definitely.
So what we're saying is, yes, we vote girls' trips.
Yes.
Vote a big
and like,
yes.
get over
All the
yourself if
way.
you're judging people about them.
Yeah, not
Get
cool.
over it and go on one, girls.
Yes.
Right then, let's get on to my favourite part of the show, Overheard in the Playground. You know the drill. Each week, we lift the lid on something we've overheard, and we'll share it with you all because it's usually shocking, ridiculous, and or funny. So this week, I overheard a parent asking another parent for recommendations for books for their child because they were bored of the ones they have to read in school, and he'd already read all of the Harry Potter books.
How old is he?
Yeah, how old is this kid?
52.
This kid is 5 or 6.
Oh, shut up.
That's not real.
I'm sorry.
Quiz him. Yeah. Prove it.
Well, at what point do you find out that Snape's Harry Potter's real dad? Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm lying. Oh. What do you think about this? Because I just think that's just, they're purely just saying that to brag, right?
Yeah, that feels very, very braggy and not true. I mean, although Matt was reading encyclopedias when he was 6, but that's just him.
I'm just like, why is the parent saying it as well?
Yeah.
You know, just ask the teacher if you've got a really super bright kid that's doing that, you know, ask the teacher for the advice on the books. But other parents, that's a tricky one, isn't it?
And some really struggle. And it's like, you know,
absolutely.
and they get left behind in class because they're not as good a reader and they're not.
And maybe they're just not into like
and
Harry
maybe
Potter.
they're just not into it. Yeah.
Everyone learns at their own pace. And some people, if they're not a natural reader, might be really great at something else. Just push that passion
Yes.
But I know that reading is super important, isn't it? You know, it's the foundation for a lot of things. It helps your vocab, it helps, you know, your speaking, your everything.
Your imagination.
So I know that you have to do it.
But also, I think that parent is saying that because they want you to know that their kid has read all of the Harry Potter books.
Yeah.
Bragging rights.
They could have stopped it. I need some book recommendations.
Yeah.
And do you read with the girls?
Yes. But my daughters are different from each other. So one might like to read out of enjoyment, and one is purely reading because they're made to read and they're literally reading the words that they have been told to read. Right? It might not be their passion, but I'm trying to push that because, you know, when they're doing exams and all of that, you need to read a paragraph and deduce what that means and be able to do all of those things. However, is it their passion? No. And
I think you've got to be led by them a little bit. It's like Prim is like Daisy reads loads and loads, always has loved, like, you know, just eating books, but Prim hasn't got the attention span for that. And like, I do sit down and read with her, and then I can sit, and she's fantastic, but she's just like, you know, other things to do, man. And but I'll read one page and she's like, I'm done now. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. So it's going to take us a long, long time to get through that book that they've sent home, but I don't care. Like, just respect the fact that they're not all going to be reading at the same level or at the same time. And that's fine.
Yeah.
And if you push them too hard, they lose that enjoyment.
Yeah, they're going to hate it.
Yeah. They're going to hate it if you're like, no, you have to sit down and read 6 pages.
So-and-so's reading Harry Potter. Ooh, you know,
Prim's, Matt got her some books. They're called, I think it's called Lightfall, and they're really lovely stories, but it's graphic novels, and she just loves them. And Bunny versus something. Bunny versus something.
Nora likes those ones.
She loves them. But they're like really colourful, and they're like, you know, almost interactive, you know, and much better suited to them.
Bunny versus Monkey. Yeah, Nora loves those ones. So, you know, Nora's quite a reader, but I've got to say it's been kind of Steve that's encouraged her, because I listen to most of my books generally because I'm in the car a lot, so I put them on in the car. As we know, I love a smutty book, so I've got to be careful where I listen to it. Bit of romantasy. So I've got to be careful when I'm pulling up to Nora's school with those ones on. But they tend to sit down and read together for a little bit, and I think that's really nice, because that's you know, that's how they. But they, you know, they'll also sit down and do Lego together because that's what they like to do together, which is sweet. The parenting world has been busy again, so let's see what's bubbling in the headlines this week. Yes, this week I've spotted another headline for us to roll our eyes at. We ready? We warmed up with the eye roll? Okay. It reads, what it really means when a teenager says 6-7 to you as teachers ban the new Gen Alpha term from classrooms. The article says this new bizarre phrase, the expression 6-7, is being used by Gen Alpha and is leaving Gen Z and millennials stumped, with some teachers banning the expression. Do you know what this means, 6-7? No. Have you heard it?
I have heard it. But like, literally,
what does it mean?
Because when we were speaking, I can't remember, but all I do know is Matt mentioned it this morning, and he was like, they go in class, they'll go 6, 7, almost like Strictly, you know, when he used to go 7. So I think that's probably why, you know, there's a lot of counting in class. That must be why they've banned it. Can you imagine just all these like 8-year-olds going 7? But yeah, I have no idea what it means.
No, I don't know. I mean, I've
know.
got the answer here. I didn't know what it means,
go on.
but I've got it here. So this viral phrase simply means nothing.
What?
For some, it is a way to convey indifference or whatever makes sense to the user. So it can mean anything.
Gosh.
The origin of 6-7 comes from a song called Doot Doot 6-7 by American rapper Skrilla.
A Skrilla what now?
Everybody clear?
So as in you could just say it whenever you want then?
Yeah.
Well, just 6-7.
6-7
could mean
6-7,
anything,
guys.
I'm sorry, but that's boring.
I'm gonna drop it in at some point later in the podcast.
Yeah.
Okay. That's our mission for the rest of the podcast. We have to drop it in.
Use it in a
at
sentence.
A moment that makes sense to us. But when I hear 6-7, I hear Monica from Friends going 7.
Oh my
7.
gosh. Yes.
That's where my millennial brain goes, and I'm very much sure that's not what they're talking about.
No.
I really hope not.
I really hope not. because that's inappropriate. So have your kids got words that they use? I know that your girls use slay, Charles, because I heard that Darcy's, and I still call her this when I see her and she looks at me like, Auntie B, don't come out. I'm like, Darsley.
Darsley.
I love it. Because isn't that what her friends called her for a bit? I tried to take it on, but she was like...
year 6 Darsley, but she's year 8 now, so like, whatever, mum.
Whatever.
Yeah.
6, 7.
6, 7, mum.
Did I do it right?
Sure.
What about you, Vix?
I don't know. I mean, there was a lot of like skibbity toilet riz. And again, I have no idea.
Just reminds
I
me of
don't know
like,
what that means.
You know that song like ages ago? Is it like from that?
It sounds like
Well, that's what I thought, but apparently not. And I just don't know why you'd say it with reference to a toilet.
I'd heard skibbity riz, but I've not heard skibbity toilet riz.
A lot of like, bra.
Oh.
Like, yeah.
Have a bra.
Yeah. Oh, come on, bra. Like Prim will say, come on, bra.
Like, unacceptable. If Nora calls me bra, no.
It's ma.
I'm not your bra.
It's not ma.
I'm your mother, not your brother.
So can you remember words that we used to say? I say it all the time. I say minger. If like Nora does something gross, I'm like,
you do. You say that. Yeah, you definitely do.
Still trying to keep it alive from the 90s.
I love it. I loved 0181 do one when you were like annoyed with somebody. Oh, 0181 do one.
Oh my God, I've never heard that.
I was obsessed with Clueless, so mine was she's a Philomene.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
She is toe
Clueless.
up. Philomene.
Oh my God, toe up. This is a great one. Talk to the hand. As in,
like,
like,
the face don't want to hear
it.
it.
Listening, it's so dismissive.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even deserve to talk to my face. Talk to the hand. And whatever. We used to use that all the time.
I remember whatever, your mother works at McDonald's.
Yes.
Like, it's a very good job, actually. So shut up.
They have a graduate scheme and everything.
Oh my God, amazing. Right, I'm going to do a little checker now on you as to if you know what any of these mean.
We're
Just
ready.
to clarify, I didn't know what any of them mean. Okay. Aura points.
What?
Like aura ring?
Can they see auras now?
Like a fitness, like steps, like fitness thing?
I don't think so, no. Apparently it means a way to quantify how cool someone is and whether they bring a good energy.
Oh, I like that.
So like your aura.
Yeah,
Okay.
so you can gain or lose aura points if you're being cringe.
Oh,
I'd lose a lot of aura points.
Oh, yeah, they'd be gone.
Aura 0. Negative aura points.
Negative aura points.
I'm -7 on the aura points.
6, 7.
Yeah.
Did I do it?
Oh, my days. Okay. Sigma.
I've heard it, but I don't know what it means.
I was going to say, isn't that on their band?
No, we don't know it.
No? Okay, what it means. Used to describe someone as a dominant leader, lone wolf, or someone who is cool and popular.
Like an
You can
alpha.
also use it as in like to say, what the Sigma also translates to, what the hell? What the Sigma?
Oh, it's so confusing.
I have never felt older in my entire life than I do right now. Okay, next one. Oh, Skibbity. Here we go. Oh, it is Skibbity Toilet. Here you go.
Oh.
So Skibbity originating from a short web YouTube series called Skibbity Toilet. Skibbity can mean an array of things depending on context. Oh, another one. So basically they don't mean anything. Including signaling that something is good or bad, cool or weird and dumb.
Oh.
I'd still want
very
to.
vague.
I'd still be like beep ba 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 da bo. Afterwards. Yeah.
Just they're losing aura points rapidly.
6, 7. Okay. Whatever. Your mum works at McDonald's. Okay.
Oh, don't make me laugh too much. I need a wee. Okay. Ballerina cappuccina.
Ballerina cappuccina.
Ballerina
Like something a bit
cappuccina.
spicy.
It's a bit spicy. No, apparently it means someone who looks cute and classy.
Oh, I like that one.
I like that.
It's giving. I use this a lot. It's giving.
I love
know
it.
that
Yes,
one.
I use
I
that.
love that. It's giving, conveys. This can be used to convey that you like something or describe someone's viable personality. For example, it's giving CEO.
Yeah.
I like it.
Okay, last one. Bussing. Does it mean
Going
you're
on the
getting
bus?
Going on the bus.
Public transportation?
The wheels-
I'm bussing it today.
I'm bussing it down
Bussing
to
it.
I'm a bus
Broadmead.
wanker.
Bus wankers. Yeah.
Apparently it means something is delicious or yummy. So wow, that cake is bussing.
That is bussing.
That is
no.
bussing.
No, I'm not going to use that. No.
No, unacceptable.
No.
So we use a couple of those. I am going to whip in aura points.
I'm going to whip in ballerina cappuccino.
Yes.
See how
Ballerina
that one goes.
cappuccina.
Welcome to the part of the show where we throw open the gates of our trust club. Circle of Trust.
Welcome along.
Welcome everybody. Kind of like a cozy confessional, but with fewer candles. I don't know, I've got quite a lot of candles around here. This is your safe space to let loose about the roller coaster of parenting. The awkward moments, the mini disasters, all that delicious bit of playground drama you've been dying to share. We'll chat it over and naturally serve up our signature brand of completely unlicensed but well-meaning advice. This week, we've had a voice note from Jane in Hertfordshire.
Hello. Not sure if this is a rant or a question, but we've already had the school photo session for this year, and every year I feel the pressure guilt to buy these photos, which I swear they only send through the outtakes for a laugh. We practice smiles every year on the way to school in preparation, and I'm still unsure why my children forget how to look like normal human beings and not constipated Wallaces. I'd love to hear what the photographers say to them, and do they even look at the photos before deciding they're perfect to send out? Top it off, this year my youngest lost the photo slip before he got home, so I had to chase the photography company for the photos that have so far caused every member of the family to collapse into fits of laughter. So obviously I'll have to buy a bumper pack at an extortionate price, which is another bugbear of these school photos, so that everyone in the family can have the pleasure of putting these on their mantelpiece. Does anyone else have these issues, or is it just my children pulling the most ridiculous faces? Bye!
Oh, Jane. Jane, we feel you. I feel you completely. Nora came home and, they have the graduation at nursery.
Yeah.
She had her graduation photo and I don't know what they asked her to do, but she had about 20 chins in the photo. And I was like, that is not what she looks like. She was like this. That's not her face. What have you done to make her look like that? Why have you taken and then accepted that that's the picture and sent it home? Yeah. And I was like, well, no, I don't want to buy it. That doesn't even look like my child. Vix, you have the best method of school photos, and I love it. Every time I walk into your house, I cry with joy and laughter.
You've really you've lent into this.
You've let, I think everybody needs to take this on.
Yeah, let's make
option.
it a trend.
Yes.
Yeah, so basically, when Prim was very small and they could, when you take them into school and they could have their sibling photos.
Yeah.
So I think me and Prim were off to a Halloween playgroup party. So she was dressed full in Halloween and the hats and everything. And Daisy was like, I want to wear like a headband, a spidery headband. I was like, sure, kid. And then I was like, why don't they just have their photos like that? They'll look so cute. So they did that, and everyone was like, oh my God, what are you doing? And I was like, oh, it's fine. That'll be lovely. And then it just kind of got me thinking. So the next year, they both were sent in with moustaches and unicorn horns.
Love that one.
That was a great year.
I love it.
But the last one I did as the sibling one I've got on the wall was them. Well, my idea was that I wanted them to be Patsy and Adina from Ab Fab. So I was going to go all out with like cigarette holders and everything. Yeah, I wanted to, but I was told that was too much. Yeah, it was too much. Apparently that was
a stretch too far.
That was too much. So they went in with these like amazing fascinators, and they looked great. So I've got all three of them on the wall.
What about you, Charles? What's your experience of school photos been? Have you got any advice for Jane?
Well,
should she feel bad that she doesn't want to buy the photos?
No, not at all. No, not at all. Not
so
in any
expensive.
way. Exactly. And you're going to take probably better photos of your kids anyway.
Yes.
I mean, I always think it's really tricky because, the day before, one of them will fall over and they'll just like have a cut or like a tooth knocked out, or like something will happen. And I remember when I was a kid, Olan Mills was like the family photographer, right?
Yes.
If you don't know Olan Mills, probably
where even
really
are
young.
you?
But I remember I was really young and we were doing Olan Mills the next day. My mum had organised it all. And my brother at the time was like, wouldn't it be funny if you just cut a little bit of your hair? And I was only young. And I was like, yeah, sure. Him and his friend were like, yeah, cut your hair. So I had these little safety scissors and I cut my hair. Wow, I just cut the whole of my hair and just kept on going. They were like, like laughing their heads off. And then because I was little, I just scooped up all of my hair, went into the kitchen, put it in the bin. And my mum turned around, she was like, what have you done? What have you done? And I was like, and then the next day, obviously going to the photos, she basically cut all around it. So I just have this photo of me at Olam, professional photo of me, Olam Mills, like this, with a complete bowl cut head, like a bowl haircut. Because she was like, damage control. Yeah.
I need to see it.
I hope that helps, Jane. No, don't feel pressured to buy the photos. You do you, babe.
No.
6, 7. You slay.
This week, we've also had an email from a dad.
Yay!
Oh, yay! Okay, he writes, Dear Not Judges. Very good.
Yes.
Thanks so much for the podcast. I'm really enjoying listening to it. I have a question to ask. In our house, we don't have a problem with farting or burping. In fact, my wife and I do it freely and openly, and our kids have taken to it too. However, the other day when my son had a friend round for a play date, my son decided to fart in his friend's face. It did not go well. The child did not like it and ended up crying, and I had to call the parents to collect him. I didn't really know how to resolve the situation or explain it to the parent. I get it, it's a bit gross to do that, but I think my son was trying to be funny, which is my fault too. I think farting is funny, but how do I unteach him this behaviour, or at least not to do it to people that don't live in our house? All advice welcome, thank you, Brian.
Oh, Brian! Your house sounds fun.
Yeah, the house sounds very fun. What a quandary.
Oh,
that's all
You're
funny.
You're gonna have to say it's a family funny.
Circle of trust funny.
Yeah.
Are either of you farters and burpers openly in the house?
No.
Yes.
Sorry. You knew that answer, Brian. You know how I feel about it. You know how I feel about it. I'm not judging, but no.
It's hard to keep it in sometimes, especially at our age. It's like, sorry. Or is it just me?
No, it's not just you. Me and Steve had quite early on in our relationship, we had a fart amnesty early on in our relationship.
I love that.
And kind of said, it's all right. It's okay to fart because I'm a windy person. Let's just let it out. So Charlotte's horrified.
Look,
So does no one fart in your house? Near you?
Just not me.
Just not you.
Just not me. I can't. I want the allure.
It's going to be like me teaching you to pee in public all over again. I'm going to be like, come on, Charlotte.
This is it.
Little fart now. Come on.
This is it. A little silent.
I just
like a little silent one.
No. I just guys. Baby
Gareth's
steps.
a lucky man.
Gareth, he is a lucky man. Steve's going to listen to this and be like, why did we have that amnesty? I should have not done it.
There's me.
But then what do you do if it smells and then you've just got to sit there and be like,
laugh.
We all laugh and then light a candle. We light a candle. But Nora now, she's quite comfortable burping and farting. She doesn't have any kind of... But I do have to say to her, there is a time and a place, like in the middle of the shop. You can't be like, what would you say to Brian about this? How would you
go on, Charlotte?
Charlotte, would you like to
Brian? No, joking. I would say just, keep it a family fun.
Yeah, I think it's just boundaries, isn't it? Just do it with family. We find it funny, but some other families don't find it funny.
No, Charlotte.
I love it though. I love that we're all so different. I think that's...
And we're also supportive of each other's bodily functions.
Guys, you can fart around me. It's okay.
I know.
No, it's all right.
I don't want to subject you to that. No.
Oh dear. Well, I hope that helped, Brian.
Brian.
Genuinely, thanks for the email. We love the dad email.
Oh, yes.
Coming in. If you want to send in your own funny anecdote or parenting problem, that you might want our wise owl Charlie to help with, because let's face it, she gives the best advice.
She really
Then
does.
please drop us a line at I'm not judging, but pod@gmail.com, or leave us a voice note with your name. If you want to, you can be anonymous as well. That's also acceptable. You can find the link for this in our Instagram bio at I'm not judging, but pod. And if you want to watch us, head over to YouTube and subscribe to our channel. Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Right, that's it for this week, girls. I love you so much.
I love you.
I love you.
We'll be back next Thursday with more of I'm not judging, but have a good week. Bye.
Bye.